Hey, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are in the city of Perris. We're at a new community called Lenox by the builder KB. We're going to be getting into 3 model homes today. There's 5 total homes here, but 3 are actually built and available to show you guys today. In here they have a mixture of single stories and 2 stories. One of the cool things about this area, the homes are starting in about the 530 range and obviously go up from there. Taxes in here about 1.95, and one of the absolute biggest perks here, no HOA. It's a good size house. Biggest one's going to be 2,800 square foot. No HOA there. Like I said, 2 single story homes. Like I said, this is in the city of Perris. These are actually pretty close to the homes I shot by Pulte. We're actually right across the street from there. I do have one more video coming up from them, probably in the next couple weeks. But anyways, we're here today at KB. This entire community is on the upswing. There's gonna be about 2,100 homes, new homes when all said and done. The builder we're checking out today is gonna be responsible for, at this time, about 170 of those. And with that said, they're still early in these phases. They just started these in July of 2025. So they're about, I guess at this point, 7 months in, and sold through probably about 20% of that. So now a little bit about this area. There's gonna be a 17-acre park built right behind here, and that's going to include a dog park, foosball park, soccer fields, baseball diamond, etc. And over here you actually are very close to the freeway, probably about maybe 5 minutes. Shopping, you're going to have a big Walmart right down the street from here. There's supposed to be a Target coming in soon. I know some people prefer either or. Okay, so with that, my name is Justin King, and this video and every other video on this channel is brought to you by my real estate team, the King team at Nest Real Estate. And we're bringing these videos to you weekly where we talk about everything, i.e. living, eating, breathing. Mondays we have our lives where we talk more in-depth, kind of nitty-gritty real estate topics. Thursdays are a little more about the community, new build tours, pros, cons, etc. So if that is something you are interested in, hit the subscribe button. Also, any questions I can answer for you, anything at all. Game planning is a big part of what I do. Contact information is below, so call, text, email, evenings, days, nights, weekends, what have you. We're here to serve and support you on the highest possible level, whether it's 2 hours from now, 2 days from now, 2 years from now, what have you. Like I said, game planning is what I actually enjoy helping folks do. So now with all that out of the way, let's jump into these homes at Lenox by KB in the city of Perris, California. Okay, so now the first home we're going to jump into is a 2-story. This is plan 2429. Okay, so this is plan 2429. This is a 3 to 4 bedroom and a 2.5 to 3 bath, 2-car garage. Lot sizes in here are right around 5,700 on average. And this home here is starting at about 586,000. $586,000. It's 2,400 square feet. It does have a main floor bedroom and bathroom. We'll get into that in a moment. We'll go through the kitchen and the living area first. So KB is one of the bigger, more aggressive builders out here. There's actually another Perris in one of the bigger, more aggressive builders out here. There's actually another community by them that I shot probably about 3 months ago. It's one of my more popular ones lately. You got a walk-in pantry. That one is Rock Ridge, and that one is priced a little bit higher. That one does have an HOA. Like I said, this one does not. You got the kitchen island there, shaker cabinets. Nice little cream color on those, and you do get to pick them once you go to the design center. Quartz countertops come standard here. I'll give you a look at the lot for reference. Like I said, they're starting at about 5,700, and this would be your family room here. All nice open concepts, and then it does have the optional main floor bedroom and full bath. If you don't elect to go with the main floor bedroom, you can do a powder room instead of the full bathroom. One thing I liked about this one is on the main floor you do have this walk-in closet, and you do have the separation here where it kind of gives it its own access, or own, makes it feel like it's its own. This would be the main floor bathroom. So now moving upstairs. So in this one, top of the stairs, you do have the loft right up to the right, and then the primary bedroom there. The loft here is actually a really good size. The video I posted, I believe it was last week, it was the DR Hortons in Moreno Valley. Those are starter homes, but the lofts were actually quite a bit smaller than this. So I'm not sure if my camera is actually doing this justice or not. Good size. You got 4 pretty good sized chairs there. You could easily fit a love seat, full sofa, sectional, what have you. And they have these 2 massive TVs on the wall here. If I was gonna guess, I'd say they're about 65 each. So good size there. And then this would be the primary bedroom. Decent size. One thing I think is actually pretty cool in here is you have this cutout. They have like a little love seat there, but you could fit a pretty big dresser there. And moving into the primary bathroom. Something I thought was cool, I don't see this too often, is there's some separation between the actual bathroom part and the closet part. The bathroom, you got the stand-up shower, dual vanities, water closet, and then a ton of extra storage here, where you do have some space here in between the door and the shelves. You can probably add more storage or some hooks for coats, robes, whatever. And this is your walk-in closet. And in this community, there were 8 total models. They have 4 built. I only have access to 3 today. And this would be your laundry room. Huge. You got the wash basin there. And more storage. So if your laundry room is like mine, it attracts a ton of clutter. Let's start at the end of the hall. So this would be bedroom number 3 if you like to do that optional bedroom downstairs. Bedroom number 2 upstairs. Pretty good size. You have your own entrance here. And just to give another look. And then this would be the kids' bathroom. It's a single vanity, but it's a good size. This is actually a really large bathroom. And then we'll save the best for last. Bedroom number 4, aka number 3 upstairs. And this bedroom is actually really large. Okay, so again, this is plan 2429. This comes as a 3-bedroom, but you have the option to do that 4th bedroom downstairs. And this is starting at about $586 right now. Really good, actually a really good layout. One thing I want to turn around here is after looking at it and walking it, you do have this entryway, which I know a lot of folks like, but it's not so big that it takes up a lot of the square footage in the house. I'll give you an angle from there. You can see the private entrance right there for the downstairs bedroom. So it gives a little separation to give you some privacy. Okay, so that wraps up the first one. We do have 2 more. They have 1 more built, but we can't get into it because they don't have any available. So they're holding off on showings until they get that. I'm gonna wait for this thing to pass. So there was also a 1,400 square foot home. That's a single story. They do have the 1,700, which we'll get into next. There's an 1850, a 2269, and a 2630. So this place is actually popular. I ran into 3 other realtors reporting. So the next one we're getting into is plan 1742. This is actually the smallest one that they have built. They do have one smaller than this available, but they don't have any models of it. Let me flip it around for you. So this is plan 1742. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. They actually have this one as the sales office right now. And this one's starting at about $549,000. The 1,400 square foot that I mentioned earlier, that's gonna be their most affordable model. And that one's starting at about $530,000. If you would like a private tour on that one or a video tour, let me know and I'll get something shot for you when they come available. But now for the task at hand. This is plan 1742, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And like I said, this one is starting at about $549,000 right now. So you got that nice big open floor plan. And this is a single story. Let me give you a view of the hallway. I had a request for that, so I want to make sure to remember to shoot that. You got this big island in the middle, kitchen. Opens up to the rest of the living space. This one, you also have the walk-in pantry. And then this would be your dining area here. So they have been modeling something similar to this for a while. On the resale side, this is one of the more popular ones. I think what happens is you get a starter, you get a first-time buyer or somebody looking for a starter home, so they get what's most affordable. 1,700 square feet is a good sized home, but as you start having more kids and life changes and stuff, people want to move up. So this is a popular model. On the resale side, it does show very well. I guess that's where I was going with that. And this would be going into the primary bedroom. Nice, good size. This one actually has the tall ceilings too. These are 9-foot ceilings. Stand-up shower, and you do have the extra storage here. And I apologize if I'm giving you vertigo. I'm just trying to get everything. You got the double vanity here, water closet, and also the good size walk-in closet here. And this is actually where your attic access would be at. Now there were two other single stories that were bigger than this one. Like I said, this is 1,740 square feet. Next size up would be 1,850, and that's a 3 to 4 bedroom. And then there's a 2,200, I'm sorry, there's also a 2,026 square foot home. That's a single story as well. They do have that model, but like I said, we don't have access to that today. This would be the laundry room and your coat closet. And that would be garage access, in case you were wanting some documentation here. Okay, and so moving to the front of the house, you have the other 2 bedrooms and second bathroom. So we'll go through this bedroom first. This is bedroom number 2. And again, this was planned 1742, so this is the smallest one modeled. You have your own little hallway here between the 2 bedrooms and the bathroom. And this would be bedroom 3. They got it modeled as a little bit of a nursery. And then the second bathroom here. Okay, so this place is actually pretty busy today. I've been trying to be respectful of people's time and not trying to get them on camera, so if my camera is a little choppy, that is why, or if my edits are a little bit choppy, I'll do my best to make it smooth. So that was a single story. That was the only, they have this other one modeled here, but unfortunately we can't get access to it today. They're sold out of those, so they don't want to show what they can't sell, which I totally understand. Next one we're going to check out is the biggest one here. This is 2,889 square feet. This one does have a main floor bedroom and bathroom. And overall, this is 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and starting at $635,000. So let me flip it around for you guys. Okay, so plan 2889, 5 bedroom, 3 bathroom. This one does have a loft, starting at about $635,000. And this is the biggest one that they have available in this community. And as far as 2 stories, we did see one of them, but they have 2 other options. There's a 2630, and that's a 4 to 5 bedroom, and also a 2,269 square foot. And that 2269 was a 3 to 4 bedroom, 2.5 to 3 bath. This one actually had a pretty cool little layout with the way the kitchen is kind of off of everything. So you still get the open, really the open concept with a little bit of division here. I actually really do like that backsplash there. So, like I said, a little bit off the side of the house, but you still have access to everything else. Garage access would be here. And then you also have the walk-in pantry, and this would be your dining room or dining area. And I know those lots sound a little small, but that's about average right there for a backyard here. And this would be the main den living area. Okay. Like I said, there's also the downstairs bedroom and bath. It's actually a good sized bedroom. I know from the camera it's kind of hard to tell sometimes. There's your closet and extra storage here, which always goes a long way. And the downstairs full bathroom. All right, now moving upstairs. Like the first one we saw, this one actually has a really big loft. Kind of similar in that the loft is right off the right to the stairs and the primary is off to the left. And this would be the primary bedroom. We'll get it from this side. You can see there's a lot of construction going on out there. You got that little cutout there, same as the first one we saw earlier. And then this bathroom is actually kind of cool. I like this little hallway here. I'm not sure how most people feel about it. I know on the resale side with this one too, people really thought it's cool. It actually shows really well. It creates a lot of division between there and here, so it gives you the illusion of a lot more space. Your water closet and then walk-in closet. Moving on, you do have this extra storage space. Linen closet for your board games and kids stuff and whatnot. And then this would be your laundry room, as indicated there. So we'll start at the end of the hall to try and stretch this out a little bit. So this bedroom it has this little cutout nook here for like a dresser, fits very nicely there. And then the walk-in closet. And this would be the kids' bathroom. This one actually does have the double vanity. And then this would be bedroom number 4. Has the walk-in closet as well. So another angle of this bedroom because this thing is actually pretty big. And bedroom number 5, alas. This one has a walk-in closet also, so let me make sure I open that up so you can get it. So plenty of space, nice and big. And that walk-in closet, of course. Okay, so again, this was planned 2889, 5-bedroom, 3-bath, starting at about 635,000, loft and downstairs bedroom and bathroom. Okay, so we were able to get into 3 of them today. There were 5 other models that we did not have access to. The first one is going to be planned 1437. That's a single story, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. That one's starting in the 530s. The next one is going to be planned 1815. That's also a single story. That's going to be a 3-bedroom with an optional 4th, and you could have a den. That one's starting at 556,000. And then going into the 2 stories, the next one up was going to be planned 2269. Like I said, that is a 2-story. That's going to be 3 bedrooms with an optional 4th, 2.5 to 3 bathrooms. And that one will also have a den and a loft. That one is starting at 566,000. And the final one that was not able to be shown is planned 2630. That is also a 2-story. That's going to be 4 to 5 bedrooms, 2.5 to 3.5 baths. And that one is starting at 597,000. If I have walkthroughs from any of the other communities on these, I'll attach those. And if you would like a private tour of one of those or a private video as they get them built, let me know. I'll go out and shoot something exclusively for yourself. Okay, so if you made it here to the end, thank you so much for watching. Again, we were in the city of Perris. This community was called Lenox. We got into 3 different homes. There are 8 total options in this community, but we're able to only show 3 today. And these are starting in the 520,000s and go up to about 640 at this time in history. I'll probably have this posted in the second or third week of January. Tax rate in here was going to be about 1.99%. The coolest thing about this community, or one of the coolest things, is going to be no HOA. The city is building a 17-acre park. This is pretty close to the Pulte homes I shot. I have 2 or 3 videos. I'm not sure which one I'm going to get up first, but 2 or 3 videos in that community. And this will be about 180 homes total. They're about a quarter of the way through that, maybe a little bit less. They've only been here for a few months. This entire master planned area, all said and done, after everything, all the builders are done with their stuff, it's gonna be about 2,100 homes. So a lot of new homes coming, a lot of excitement. And you do have close freeway access. You're about 5 minutes from Menifee, 5 minutes from Moreno Valley, and about 35 minutes from the city of Riverside. So again, my name is Justin King. We are posting these videos weekly. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. It helps the channel grow, helps me keep going with making these videos, which I actually love to do for you guys. Any questions, comments, anything I can help you with. If you want to see any of those other homes that weren't modeled, shoot me a comment below, shoot me a message. Contact information is right here. Call, text, email, days, evening, nights, weekends. Like I said, I'm here to serve and support you on the highest possible level. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.